Ball was.
Oh yeah, and then we got in a big fucking
until then.
dummy
Until
blow
I
up
killed
one
it
day.
by moving away.
Yes, yeah.
No, we got in a fucking
it was
stupid
it was
fight.
our stupid fight.
You
Which
got
I
in a
still to
stupid
this
fight
day-
over me leaving.
No,
what it is.
no, it wasn't over
I don't
that.
think it was over
Well,
that.
it wasn't over it, but it added up.
Well,
because
no,
it was-
we were.
That
the
was
alcohol.
also, yeah.
It was the alcohol
That was
and us being
But-
stupid fucking 18-year-old dickheads is what it was.
No, I was working on the farm. It was 2014.
Yeah, I was here for that.
Yeah. It happened right fucking.
Okay, I exaggerate a little bit.
But it like because I kept trying. I didn't know what farming was, and I kept trying to 2014.
I remember what I was.
Okay,
You were driving home and you were drunk, and Cody's like,
Yes.
let him go.
Yes.
And I was
That's
like,
right.
and I was like, for some reason pissed off about it, and that's how
I
it all
just know how
blew up.
good Taylor is at drunk driving.
It
Yeah,
was
I know.
a fight
I was-
over who's a better friend.
Yeah, it was probably exactly that, and just being drunk and.
How do you
and
even
being,
measure
like,
that metric?
stubborn, basically, exactly.
Who
Is
can
that what
punch
it
the
was?
other guy in the
That's-
face.
that was the end of it.
Or who's going to drive. Remember that time I
I
proved my
don't
friendship to
remember.
Cody?
Like I had zero record. I just remember we got in a fight about something.
It was so dumb. It was so.
Oh
dumb.
yeah,
And you know
that
what,
is really
when I
dumb.
knew Cody and I were like a little more than just like good buddies was when we were at the Toad.
And he showed you his cock.
End of story.
I thought that's exactly where he was going.
No. Well, because
And he punched me in the face over.
no, I showed
And I
you.
deserved
I showed you my nut.
Yeah.
Because you.
That's how you guys knew you
No,
were.
because like
Yeah.
No, I showed him one of my balls.
No, I took my ball out.
Yeah.
I
And then
remember
Cody-
the feeling of it hitting the table. And being like, because we had said something like, "Oh, you're not."
That
good
was
enough
again
for
on
that.
my-
And I
that
was just
was
like,
on
"Oh,
my
I got
birthday
more.
again."
I got more than enough." And one fucking nut, and you do whatever. And there was just some stupid drunk conversation.
You guys threw balls.
And you
now
said,
at
"Prove
each
it."
other. Taylor
I
threw ball, and
I
then
took
Cody
a
Cody
singular
and
ball.
his dick.
Yeah. And then I punched Cody in the face.
No, that's not how it went down.
Yeah.
I showed
Yeah, it
you my
is.
nutsack, and then you punched me in the face over.
No, I think he started with ball, and then you went to dick.
No!
and then
You went full
not
dick.
at all.
You went full dick. Yeah.
No, I just showed you. You talking
And then-
about
and
my
then-
tiny cockaballs. I was like,
Yeah.
yeah, fuck you. My
Yeah.
cockaballs are tiny.
I do
And
remember.
then I fucking just went like that. I pulled out the whole fucking package at you, and you looked at me. You're like, that's gay, and you punched me in the face.
I do remember Paul calling you tiny one.
But then the point I'm getting at is we became really good friends.
I'm a grower, not a shower.
I didn't see it, so I.
So-
What is it?
I-
She's the only one that has
Back me up.
confirmation.
Surprising.
Growing our shower 100%. Right here.
Oh, I've seen him grow.
Yeah.
What?
Shut
What?
up with the fucking
I punched you in the face.
It's great.
Dude,
It's
I
great.
fucking
And we looked
Carter.
at each other and we just fucking
laughed.
laughed.
Yeah, exactly.
And the first thing that came out of your mouth was like, not gay, beat him up after.
It was
And
just
I'm like,
one of those.
you and me, we're
stupid
like
things.
this.
Yeah. I'll tell you when I realized we were good friends is when I basically got kicked out of my parents' house and was like, hey, can I come stay with you guys? And I started. There was like a
there
month
was
of
definitely
me fucking
Hopping.
like going through
Yeah.
like house
I
fucking.
forgot about that.
And then I met a chick that I stayed with. Sorry, Sydney. This is boys one.
Sorry,
I meant
I
some-
dated other girls.
I meant-
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm old.
Yeah.
I know. But yeah, I met some chick that I hooked up with for like a few weeks, and I stayed at her place until her roommate cooked me out.
What was
And
her
then I
name
found
and postal code?
Which was about to be the same thing. I was like, "Do you want to just move into my parents' house with me?" And she said, "Yeah."
Oh, I remember you
No,
telling
He's
me
like,
about
every
that
girl's
roommate.
dream.
My parents are pretty cool.
They are actually.
They are. They're pretty damn
Isn't
cool.
there about the room- I feel like I remember you telling the story about you were with somebody and then the roommate had an issue.
Does it feel like we're not 30 and we're
That's
just like
it.
19
Yeah.
again?
Right now it
Sydney
does.
Like,
kicked
it's
you
so
out?
fucking.
No,
It's
Sydney,
being in
my
this
parents
space.
hate
That's
me.
what it does.
Being right here
Yeah.
is kind of a mind fuck.
A combination of it, Garbage Hill, and then back to Troy's parents'
It was Sydney's
basement.
roommate that kicked me.
Absolutely.
If
I
Denise
can-
shows
you
up,
said
I
some
wouldn't
chick,
be.
but it was Sydney.
Denise shows up.
No, I'm talking about another.
Like,
That's
you
what
guys
I
need to ride
thought. I
home.
thought there was a story with the other chick.
Except
What the fuck is Joey? Is he still shitting? If he's shirtless in there puking on the floor, I'll probably just end it right now.
with his shirt off.
You
With
on
his
the-
shirt off.
You passed out on the couch here. I was balancing bottles on you. There was like we had 40 bottles.
It was more than just bottles. We were in like couch cushions
Yep.
and like books. And, like a whole bunch of like everything we could find. Sorry, Mom and Dad.
It's okay.
How to do that?
Oh, I forget that I suck sometimes.
No, don't worry about it.
When we had the leather couch and we had like the big
Yes.
back cushions, we
Yes.
put them on. We would just jump over the couch's body.
Do you know I fucking
I
remember?
would pass
There
out
was nothing
so
solid
hard.
about
I'll
that.
tell you.
You guys remember
You must have
the
woke up the
fucking-
next day being like, what the fuck
Is
happened?
that
Why am I in
back
such
problems?
pain?
The door's staying
must-
closed, by the way. That was absolutely fucked.
This is really
Sorry,
I have
guys.
a
We have
very-
all of the XLRs that you stole from L&M for us. My dad's like, why do we have so many XLRs? I was like, don't worry about it.
This couch is weird.
Can you? Taylor's like,
Oh,
you
yeah,
don't have to
those are
tell
different
them.
cushions.
You can just ask for as many XLRs when you rent something as you want, and they don't fucking keep track of them at all.
No, they don't.
I need you guys to listen to me for a second.
Okay.
Go for
You've
it.
had your story.
Go for it. Go for it. Go for it.
Well,
Label feeling.
it's fucking
Go,
it's
go.
taking turns, man. I have toddlers.
Go.
He is the dad.
Yeah, he is the
You
dad.
have a dad now.
Anyways.
You lost the dad title because
Exactly.
he's a real dad.
I'm just giving him a hard time.
So one really vivid memory I have, besides the walking home with you that time you were falling like face first in the lawns and shit, but it was like early days of you being a really, like, I think you were a huge lightweight and you would always fucking pass out. And
You were Taylor.
No, I
Oh,
just
you're
sleep.
looking right at me.
I
because I'm
still
also
do
lightweight.
that.
So I just have this memory of
I'm
you
an
on the
early
floor
riser.
here, face fucking down in the carpet, just like with the arms back like this, just like. Ugh.
I remember Genevieve and Paul trying to shove a drumstick up your ass one time.
Yeah. and
No,
then my
up
parents-
Taylor's ass.
and then
I was
pulled
part
out
of that.
my-
I was part of that.
You want to put your name
I was
on it?
definitely a part of shoving
Don't forget
drumsticks.
me.
I was present. I don't think I was
Yeah.
the question.
Sodomize my friend with a
Fucking
drumstick.
great.
No, it wasn't full
You got a Me
pen.
Too story, man.
It was like partial pen, maybe.
Playing with
Spoken
other
like
people's
someone
assholes.
sodomized
It was
her.
0 pen.
It was 0
like
pen.
Moses parked
It was
the Red
mostly
Sea.
like-
It was right between.
Still spreading
I
a
also
dude's
think
ass cheeks while he's asleep. That's
No, it wasn't
It was behind
pants
the
on.
It's sexual
Pants
assault.
on.
It's assault.
It was pants on.
Cody
Pants
is
on.
foreplay.
Anyway,
Yeah,
remember the
that
time
that
that
line is very blurry.
If we get to what happens later, it
Every
might
time.
just be foreplay.
Yeah.
remember the time you guys beat the fucking shit out of me with
That was
phone
just
books?
me and Paul.
With phone books?
And yes,
Yeah.
I do.
Like influenced by Trailer Park Boys?
And yes,
No,
I do.
they,
And
well,
I
don't
it's
wanna
influenced
take
by a lot of
bruises.
things. Phone books don't leave bruises. But
Yeah.
they literally, like, I was sitting on the couch,
Aw,
the
this was so-
long
this
couch
was-
that was here.
This was so mean, but so funny.
I was fucking
As
furious.
is
I almost
all of our stories.
I almost stopped being friends with
I
both of
remember
you.
you being fucking livid.
I went home.
Okay, tell it.
I was fucking just sitting here, we're watching TV, all of a sudden everything turns off at once. And I feel this whack in the side of my face, and I was like, what the fuck was that?
In our defense, it was dark. We didn't notice.
And so Paul and Troy decided that before like they were playing Halo, and they're
Funny
like,
now.
wouldn't it be funny if we turned off all the lights and we both got phone books and just started swinging in the general
my
direction where we know
God.
Cody is, and then we can follow the screams and see how much we can hit him.
I think there was a little bit of turning the lights
Follow
on and turning
the
the lights
screams.
back off.
I don't remember
Off
that.
on, off
I
on.
remember being deathly afraid. And like, my
added-
voice is
and added
cracking
to the-
now. Like, I'm getting worked up.
Because it would be
I
like-
was.
We would turn the lights on
terrified.
and we would freeze, and then we turn the lights back off, and then whack, whack,
The
whack,
freezes were the worst parts. I'd rather the beats. I don't know where they're going.
I'd rather
It
the
was
beat.
like-
It was systematic.
Dude,
Okay.
well, that first
Okay.
one,
In the
I was not
darkness all
expecting
over.
it.
Oh,
All,
no.
everything goes dark. I thought there was a power outage.
That's
Like,
honestly-
they fucking timed it. Like, I saw the turn off power to like the Xbox because you guys were playing Halo.
We were
And
very
then Paul
insane.
reaches over and just goes, doop, like, onto the fucking light switch right here because it was right beside the couch.
Yeah.
And everything goes dark. And all of a sudden I feel Paul's, like, I knew it was on Paul's side, fucking whack! Like I got slapped so fucking hard.
Well, Paul was definitely not shy about
This is definitely
Yeah.
one of those things where
And I
I
was
feel
like-
bad about it, but I still think it's so funny.
It's
Dude,
it's
I look
memorable.
back about it in a good light. It was fucking
There's-
funny,
there's
and not at
definitely-
the time.
There's
Not
definitely
at
things
the
that I
time.
regret doing, but that one is the funny.
I was
I
sitting
feel
right
like-
It was
here.
funny.
I was
You know
sitting
what-
right here when an ice cube just hit me in the side of the head from the top of the stairs.
Was
And it was Chris was at the top of the stairs. It
was
fucking
that
Paul.
when we were here watching the gold medal game?
I think so. I don't even remember what the fuck I
I
was watching.
punched one of those fucking
Dude, the
ceiling
gold
tiles
medal
out.
game at Sport Mart.
We went there.
Remember-
We
Yeah,
watched
we
the game
watched
here.
it here.
No,
I punched
I was
one of these
working.
tiles out.
Well, you didn't watch it.
No,
Yeah.
we were
Before
working
us
at
watched
Sport
it.
Mart. It was
Yeah.
me, you, and Paul, and Laura working at Sport Mart. Maybe it was
That
a
was a
different,
that was a
like maybe it was
different
the juniors or
That was a
something.
different game.
Paul and I were here for the game.
for the gold medal game.
And we came to Sport Mart after it was open, and I ripped my jersey climbing
Yeah.
the fence. And Tony gave me a new one off. He's like,
I bought
he's
a
like,
Team
oh, where's
Canada
warranty?
jersey,
And I'm
too.
like, it's a hockey jersey. He's like, it's just warranty. Fuck.
I bought a Team Canada jersey that day. I remember that, and then I ended up giving it to my dad for his birthday because I was like, I don't have anything else to give you, so you can have this. You didn't know I bought it.
That was that was like
You got a sweet bike out of it, didn't you?
maybe the first hockey game
yeah,
I watched.
that was my whole job though.
That was a shitty
My dad got a
job
sweet
anyway.
bike out of it.
Yeah.
And a
Shitty
sweet
job
jersey.
anyway.
I got a free pair of skates that I later sold on Kijiji.
Nice. So you made bank.
I remember one time when Sport
Do you
was
remember?
going down. Like, it was done. And everybody was fucking taking shit. Like, they're like, okay, well, like, we expect you guys to work for minimum wage for the next 2.5 months. Don't leave and don't take anything, but
Don't
you're
leave,
all
but still
fired
be-
at the
still
end.
be good employees.
Yeah.
Well, I was
So I remember I was going to fucking Subway. It was a fucking because there used to be a Subway in the Home Depot, right there. Right?
Yeah.
Now
And-
there's still one in the Home Depot, and then 7 other ones in that fucking vicinity.
There's not. No. It's no longer in that Home Depot.
Fucking,
A rice hot dog place.
fucking, yeah,
It's-
that's
Don't
what it
touch
is.
it.
It's the Subway's not in there. The Subway's not in there anymore.
Oh,
No,
they
the Subway's been gone for.
They just
Yeah.
have the one
Years.
by Pro Hockey Life, and then the one by the Madison
Yes.
Square, and then
Right.
the one by.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, there's
and
so
then the one
many.
at Polo.
Yeah.
There's so many in such a close vicinity.
And no one calls them out like they
No.
do Starbucks. Anyway,
Yeah, exactly. Okay.
So fucking,
That's-
I was going across the parking lot. It was my Paul worked the morning shift. I worked the evening. So we crossed over in the afternoon.
Cross streets.
Walking there, whatever. Yeah, we crossed streams.
We never cross streams.
We did. We lived on the edge. So I remember, like, I'm going to fucking Subway on my break, and there's Paul standing in the parking lot wearing, like, 3 Under Armour jackets. holding Troy's skates. He's got a backpack full of shit, a fucking snowboard jammed in there. And he looks at me and he's like, hey. I'm like, oh, hey, man. And he goes, skates are for Troy.
Like that was the only thing.
And I'm like,
dude, that guy had one-liners like a motherfucker. Like,
know.
he's just like,
Story.
you know what? No, I remember this
I
very
looked at him, I was
vividly.
just
That's
like,
incredible.
I looked at him, I was
I
like,
remember this.
it's like, right on, dude. Fucking right.
That's fucking.
And then I remember going to
Oh
Valor
no.
to play hockey with you guys later, and seeing you put those skates on, and I'm like, I know where you got those motherfuckers.
That was one of 2 times, because I remember we went to the River Heights school
Yeah,
rink
yeah,
one time.
yeah,
you guys
I
were
think
that
I wa-
one,
And
yeah.
I would just like, because I didn't know how to skate fucking at all.
Didn't
Couldn't
somebody-
stop.
who's
Oh,
been
yeah,
on-
that's right. Yeah,
So I just
we
went,
all were just like,
Who was it
Paul's
that
got like
you-
2 or 3
they're like, just stay in that area.
stay over
tried
there.
to
Troy.
drive?
We're over
Just
there
stay in
playing
there
shinny.
with the 4-year-olds with their little fucking.
We should play some fucking shinny.
Who keeps in the dressing room?
I would love to play
That
some
was Kevin.
shinny.
I'm pretty sure
Kevin.
Kevin
Kevin?
fucking
Yeah.
just fucking let it go in the dressing room and like, all right, we're out of here right now.
What did he do in the
It
dressing
was
room?
He
like
went full Elsa.
outdoor dressing room.
Full Elsa.
Sorry, I have toddlers.
Okay, wait. So speaking of puke,
Hold on, I just
Speaking
wanna-
of puke.
I just have to elaborate.
Why did he puke?
He was hammered.
Oh, well, oh yeah.
Speaking of
He was
puke,
sitting in the dressing room.
Nick House in
Oh my
that
God,
bathroom.
Nick
He picked a
House.
salad.
In
He
that
took a
bathroom
salad.
when he was working at
I
Little
took a salad
Caesars,
mistake
and his
right
puke
there.
stunk like nothing but garlic and
My
onion.
mother cleaned that up the next day.
Oh.
This is Troy, good friend. When I passed out on the shithouse upstairs, took a salad in the sink,
Oh, God.
and my girlfriend wouldn't come and get me
Oh
with
my
my
God,
Gitcher out
that
my
was
fucking
miserable.
but Troy would.
She's like, go in there. I was like, you've seen his dick before. Why do I have to go there? I remember that. I remember that exact line. I remember that. Taylor.
Thanks, Troy. Thanks, buddy.
Well, I'm gonna cut this one off with a little advertisement for Alexander Keith's. Drink Alexander Keith's because it's the beer. It's just a beer. It's just a beer from Nova Scotia. It's just a beer from Nova Scotia. You drink that Keith's, okay? You drink Keith's.